Well, that is the story of Vladimir Putin's reign over Russia. Leaders from around the world have come and gone, but Putin has managed to stick around for 20 years as the leader of Russia. And now he might be making plans to extend his reign. Our cover story tonight is about an unprecedented political shake-up in Moscow. On Wednesday, the government resigned. The top leadership, including the Prime Minister and his cabinet. Everyone but President Vladimir Putin is gone. The shock announcement came after Putin delivered his annual State of the Nation address. This is a yearly affair, a speech to the lawmakers and the people of Russia.
The removal of the constitutional clause that the same person cannot hold the post of the President of the Russian Federation for more than 2 terms in a row has been discussed. I don't think this question is principled, but I agree with discussing it. I suggest changing this order and entrusting the State Duma to not only agree, but to appoint a candidate for the role of Prime Minister of the Russian Federation, and then, on his proposal, to appoint all vice premiers and federal ministers.
And with that, the entire cabinet abruptly resigned. And this included Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev, Putin's long-term ally. The new Prime Minister of Russia is a man called Mikhail Mishustin, the little-known chief of the Russian Federal Tax Service. So what is happening in Russia? Here's what we know at the moment. Vladimir Putin wants to make some fundamental changes to the constitution of his country. He wants to expand the powers of the Prime Minister and limit the power of the President, which he is at the moment. He wants to give more powers to the Parliament, and this includes the appointment of the Prime Minister, the Cabinet, the Chiefs of Intelligence Services, as well as judges. To make these changes, he wants to hold a referendum. Now, we know that Putin is the President of Russia. Why would he want the President to be weaker and the Parliament to be more powerful? Nobody can say for sure. But there's a lot of speculation. Does he want to be Prime Minister now? What will he do next? Is he looking to retain power beyond 2024? That's when his presidential term ends. What is the plan? Here's what the rules say in Russia. The President can stay in office for only 2 consecutive terms. Putin is in his 4th term, not consecutive though. The last time this problem arose, he became Prime Minister. In 2008, he finished 2 terms as President. Then he moved to the PM's office and he promoted his trusted aide, Dmitry Medvedev, to the presidency. Putin served a full term as Prime Minister of Russia for 4 years and then became president again. It looks like the Russian president is looking for a more permanent solution this time around.
The goal, I think, is beyond doubt. The goal is for the system to remain stable and for Putin to retain his grip on power and to remain what he has been throughout these 20 years, the most important politician in the country, the ultimate decision maker, an uncontested, unchallenged leader of no alternative.
How did Russia react to this shock announcement? What do the people think about Putin's bold moves? Do they support these changes? Here are some reactions from Moscow.
I haven't seen Putin's address. I've seen the information that the government has resigned. I think it's a good step. Some changes are needed.
I think the theme of Medvedev's resignation is long overdue. A right decision, I think. I think Medvedev is long overdue to resign, and Putin is long overdue to control the economy to the same extent as he controls politics.
In principle, the only question is why it took such a long time. To be honest, such government should be expelled many years ago.
The people of Russia, as you heard, are actually welcoming the change. Putin's ratings, by the way, have fallen in recent years. Russia's economy is struggling. By removing the government, the president has sent a message to the people that he's sensitive to their concerns and he has punished the government for failing to deliver. This is classic Vladimir Putin, benefiting from the system and at the same time distancing himself from its negatives. He began his speech with these words: "Our society is clearly calling for a change, but that change will not include Putin himself. He has ruled Russia for 20 years now, and he gives no indication of wanting to step down." How he extends his tenure will be worth watching.